Welcome back to Pines to Palms, guys. Today we're going to be hunting some raccoons with CCI stingers. Now, normally I prefer my 22 Magnum for raccoons because it puts them down instantly with a body shot. But growing up, I killed truckloads of raccoons with my 22 long rifle, and I was never impressed because it always took multiple shots. Now, that may be because I always use cheap Remington Thunderbolts, so I figured I would give some of these CCI stingers a try, which is basically a 22 long rifle on steroids. If you were wondering what a stinger is, it's a 22 long rifle with a slightly longer case and a smaller 32 grain hollow point bullet. By putting a smaller bullet in a longer case, they can fit in a little bit more powder and up the velocity to around 1600 feet per second, which is really fast for a 22. I tried sighting in these stingers with the iron sights on my Henry 22, but since they are moving so fast, they hit really high on the target, and I can't adjust my rear sight any lower. So I threw on this nice Leopold scope I had laying around, and then put on a cheek riser I bought offline so I can get a good cheek weld on the gun. I'm just going to zero this gun in real quick at 20 yards, and then move the target back and see what kind of accuracy we can get. Okay, I think I sighted it in. These rounds are way louder than those subsonic hollow points I reviewed in my last video. There's just a lot more muzzle blast. So it took me a little while to get sighted in there. Took a few practice shots here. And then boom, all three are in the size of my fingernail there. So I'm going to move this target back to 50 yards and we'll see how it does. All right, I got the target at 50 yards. Let's take a few shots. So I took a couple of 3-shot groups and I'm not super impressed. All these groups are around 1.5 to 2 inches. So we're gonna have to keep our shots at pretty close range. Okay, it's a few days later. I got some stingers loaded up into the Henry. I've had 8 raccoons coming in at night, so hopefully I can get a few of them before the turkeys start nesting. I also brought my sniper hog light just in case they come out after dark. I can hopefully pick 1 or 2 of them off. But let's get out in the woods and see what happens. So this is the first raccoon with the CCI stinger, and I'm really not impressed. I hit it right in the shoulder, and maybe that's why it didn't do too well. It was about a 15-yard shot into the shoulder, and it does not look like it came out the other side. And it really spun around, and then it started laying there, and I thought it was dead. And then it got up on 3 legs and started running off. So I put a couple of more rounds into it, and it didn't make it too far. But I hate to see an animal get up and run like that. So not too happy with that. I mean, that was kind of a perfect shot. And I'm guessing that these little bullets are moving so fast, it just blew up when it hit the shoulder and did not hit any vitals. So I'm going to try and come back out another night and see if I can redeem the stinger and get another raccoon with it. Definitely not going to shoulder shoot it. I might have to do a neck shot or a head shot. So anyways, I'm going to go home and go to bed, and I'm going to come back another night and see if I can get a couple more of these raccoons. All right, it's about 2 weeks later, and I'm going to be hunting out of this pop-up blind. I've had around 10 raccoons coming in each night, so let's see how these stingers do on some headshots. was a perfect shot right between the eyes. Didn't even know what hit him. I'm hoping a few more come in. I'm gonna hook up my sniper hog light. And we'll wait it out for a little bit longer. Well, here's our 3 raccoons. I'm pretty happy with that. Each one was a perfect headshot and they all dropped right where they were. Those ones you saw squirming at the end, that's what they always do. It's just their nerves going. But I'm really happy I brought my sniper hog light because right at the end there it was getting really dark. And I lit them up and they didn't care at all. Shot the one and then shot the other. And I saw a ton of turkeys tonight, which is a great sign. It just shows that taking out these raccoons is really boosting their population. So I'm going to keep on doing it. It's fun coming out to hunt them and shoot them. As for the stingers, I'm not super impressed with them. I'm still shocked that the bullet didn't go through the shoulder of that first raccoon. And yeah, I put all these raccoons down instantly tonight, but any cheap 22 long rifle ammunition right to the head will take out any raccoon. And these bullets were not super accurate out of my gun to begin with. But it was fun getting out here, trying a new type of ammo. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one.